I'm Bonnie.
And I'm Emily.
And today, continuing with our trend of things we've seen on the internet, we will be making
mini brains.
But of course, with a twist, we're going to be doing it
Asian style, or Asian brand style edition?
Asian brand edition! Yeah, and we have been seeing them everywhere, and we're just going to be using whatever materials that we have lying around in both of our homes to make some of our favorite
snacks, drinks, etc.
Yay! All the things that I want to eat but in a non-edible format.
And tiny. Tiny things are cute.
Mini things! I'm so excited. I love mini things. And yeah, so I will just be mainly working with polymer clay and just a bunch of paint and whatever DIY tools that I can dig up in my room.
I am not as prepared in the sense that I don't have clay, but I'll be using like cardboard. I got watercolors, a bunch of other craft stuff that I accumulated over the years, so we're gonna make do.
Yep, and don't forget to like
and subscribe
and comment below for other internet things that you've seen that you'd like us to do. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna make, or attempt to make, is one of my all-time favorite drinks from my childhood. This literally runs through my veins. I am making lemon tea! I have my reference photos here, so I'm going to try to do as much detail as I can on such a tiny thing. But yeah, let's get started. So, I don't have an X-Acto knife, so I'm using a baby box cutter. Oh, it's so soft! So, let's see. They put it together and they flip it over and they oops. You know, it's harder to make a rectangle than you think. But this is the size I have for you. I'm gonna try to make the top part. I'm back and I have my baked boxes. They're very hard. You want to hear? They're like porcelain. They feel like porcelain. Not porcelain. Hard clay, which is what it is. But yeah, so I was like, because I made these with my hands, they're not the smoothest and like sharpest as it could be. And so I dug around and found a nail filer, a little cheap one. And so since I don't have sandpaper, I'm just gonna file the edges down a little bit so it's a little smoother and sharper, so it looks more like a box and a finished product. So yeah. It's a lot straighter. You can see the clear indent. Yeah.
The first thing we're gonna make is some shrimp crackers, which is something I grew up eating all the time and still occasionally do, except now I get the spicy kind because the normal kind kind of lacks flavor, but it's still good. So unlike Bonnie, I'm gonna just be using some paper and some paint and whatever other materials I find around my room that could work. So we'll see how it goes.
This is kind of all the detail I can get into this tiny thing. So I'm just gonna finish it off with some Mod Podge to make it look glossy. I just finished my first one. Okay, so lemon tea done. Of course, you need food to go with your drink. So the next thing I'm gonna make is a staple, probably within everybody's diet, ramen. This is some of the things that I'll be using. I am just going to make the packaging out of this cardstock that I have. You know, with a little bit of paint, and then I am going to use some more polymer clay to make little strands of the noodles and then stack them together so they look like ramen. I'm excited, so let's get started.
Okay, so the next thing we're making is pocky, and more specifically the strawberry version because that is what I grew up eating.
Okay, on to one of my favorite childhood snacks of all time, Wong Wong crackers! But, of course, not the yellow one. You gotta have the Snow White crackers! These are so good. Sweet, salty, crunchy, and delicious. Please sponsor us. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I am gonna hopefully find some plastic lying around so I can make this wrapper and just paint the logo on top and glue it on. And of course for the cracker, you know my go-to, polymer clay. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to shape it. We'll see how it goes. It might look like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's all right. Nothing a little paint can't fix, right?
Okay, so for the next snack, I decided I'm going to take some inspiration from our boba snacks video. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out and come back here. But I'm going to be making some of these tapioca biscuits, which isn't something I've ever had before that video, but I thought it'd be cool to have like a little comparison to this one. So I think I'm going to do the same technique I've been using, which is some sort of paper and painting it early because it seems like the best option.
Thanks for watching! We hope you enjoyed all our mini snacks and Hopefully they look as yummy as the life-sized ones.
And don't forget to check out our other